everybody, and welcome back to Keith and Paula's pond build. It has been ages since we've done an update, so I apologise for that. Life gets in the way sometimes, and you just have to prioritise where your time goes, and doing YouTube updates is quite time consuming, as all you YouTubers out there will know, so I've just not had a chance really. But I'm not going to do a lengthy one. I'm literally just going to do an update about what's changed around the pond since the last update that I did about the pond. We've bought some new products to try, which I will do separate reviews on those in further updates. We have new fish, and I will do separate updates on those as well. We went to the koi collection open day. I will do a separate, well, I've already done something about that one and put that one up. It wasn't that long. We've made some major changes, so realistically this update is just about me saying hello. We are still about, so please keep following us. I know I've lost hundreds over the last 6 months, but that's fine. We will get them back, I hope. And I'm gonna spin the camera around and show you the changes that we have done. Keith's been majorly busy doing a lot of stuff. There are two things that I really want to show off what he's worked on, which we're really proud about. So that will be at one of those will be at the end of this update, because it needs to happen when it's dark. And the second one is about a name change. So obviously Keith and Paula's pond build, quite a mouthful, so we've been debating about changing the name of the channel, which I know you can do without having to create a new channel, because I've looked into it and I've asked around. So we are going to be changing that as well, and I will give the reasons for that also towards the end. But for now, I'm just going to spin the camera around and show you what changes have been made around the pond, and yeah, let's go. Okay then, so firstly, everybody who's followed the channel for a while will know that we had a reef on the pond initially. So the biggest change that's been made is removing the reef. I will try and find some before photos of how it looked. We literally had a reef up all over here with black plywood, and 2 windows, which we thought would let in enough light, but you know, trial and error, it's not been letting enough light in, and it was really difficult to see the koi in the daytime. We could realistically only see them during evenings when the lights were on. So that's the biggest change that we've done. The second thing is, we started in the last update. You will see that Keith was doing this panelling. He's actually finished that now, so we've added these other little features around the pond. That's not my artwork, that's been purchased. But yeah, so we've got all pillars the same, that one over there, up. It's quite difficult to see because we have got a bit of a net over the pond, obviously, to stop leaves, herons, whatever. But the cladding also around the top, up there, so all across there has been done. He's also done this one, and he's also done around the filter house. So the changes around there, I will also try and do some before and after shots. So that's all been cladded, and that, if you look back, I'll try and get another shot of that as well. But the red there, that was used to be a jump guard that was across there. which is made into a bit of a feature to go around there. Those doors, they were white. He's wrapped them grey to carry on with a theme. The blinds, they were like a beigey colour, natural colour. He sprayed those black to also go with the theme. Keith's made the koi silhouettes to put on there as well, which are really good. I just like cut the shape out, but Keith's done all the colouring and everything. He said we've got a new tancho, so I was like, oh, dead excited. Then he was like, there, it's here. So yeah, silly things like that. The bog garden has been growing well. We've got new ornaments out here now. We bought this black split slate because we did like that. So we've got that on there, and we've also got it around the hot tub. He's made a new fire pit. I will do a separate thing on that, but that was an awesome project. I will do an extra update on that. This is just to let you guys know what's been happening. All the black paint has all been repainted. I repainted all that. So there, mainly, really, that's a lot of changes in the last 6 months that we've done. The main one being the roof, getting the cladding finished, trying to get this finished. You'll see down here where the steps are, he's actually decided to only have the one step, so in the process of removing that bottom step there, and eventually what we're going to do is have a gravel all around this area here, and the fake grass will be all around the hot tub and up here, so it will just be better. He's made wood store for the log burner. He's made that seat as well, and it's all like corresponding with the theme of that cladding. He's really put a lot of thought and effort into it, so fair play to him. He has worked he's worked his nads off basically out here. When he's not at work, he's been at home doing stuff like this. We've still got to get the diggers in and get up the back of the garden, because this area down here, we've got just as much area after the filter house to look at doing, as long as sorting out all this, and yeah, there's just a lot to do. I will talk about the fish in the next update, I think, because I don't really want to go into much detail now, but you will probably notice some missing and some new ones for those of us who know us, and I'll talk about that next time. We've now got a quarantine tank set up. There's a few little koi in there which I got earlier in the year. They're down there in the corner flitting around. We've also got a quarantine tank over there, which is not being used at the minute. That's just dormant. So yeah, the fish and koi I'll talk about in the next update, I think, but this was just to reintroduce ourselves and say welcome back, really. One of the biggest projects that Keith's been doing that I wanted to mention is lighting. You all know how we like our funky lights and the Philips LED things. Well, the LED hue lights for those particular bulbs, bayonet bulbs I think they are, you cannot buy external fittings for them. So he's made his own light fittings, waterproofed them in coffee jars and stuff, for external waterproof connectors, hidden the wiring as much as possible. and I will show you what it looks like at night time when it's all lit up, because we've got one there. He's made that one in there. That's made out of an old exhaust pipe. That's an old exhaust pipe, believe it or not. With one of our lovely statues on top. I can see that some of the statues he's bought outside have already started to go rusty, but that all just adds to the thing. There's a plant in here, because those, you guys know, this is it. This plant here is called a harlequin plant, and Harlequin's my favourite character, so I've seen this for sale somewhere. I will explain in another update, but I've seen this for sale at a koi centre, and I was like, oh, I need to have it. So we bought the harlequin plant because I love harlequin. I bought a grape plant which Keith's put in here, so we're hoping that will grow up and then we can grow grapes, maybe even produce our own wine. No, that's not going to happen, I'm joking. And yeah, so the lighting. So I'll be back in a bit when it's dark to show you what this looks like when it's dark. Right then, so that's the update really. Changes that we've made, the lighting that we've done, that's one of the main things I wanted to get across in this video, because it just really makes a nice atmosphere. And you know what, when your friends come round to party, you get some crazy stuff going on. Watch this. Definitely going on the YouTube update, this one.
Come on.
When friends come round in the summer and go for a dip in the pond.
What? No, don't touch the glass.
No, not on the glass. She's causing waves. Yeah. There would be trouble if that got broke.
We'd be swimming.
Oh, this is awesome, Andy.
Go on, try and get out then.
I'm not get out.
I dare you.
Get out.
No, don't get out over that window. You need to get out over that one.
Get off the glass. Off the glass.
Sorry?
Off the glass.
What am I doing on the glass?
If that breaks,
If that breaks, we're all in fucking swan.
Right.
That breaks, I'm going to need to refill the hot
Not
tub.
even touching it.
Okay. Alright, where are you getting out then? Where are you going to get out?
I'll show you how to get out.
Oh, fucking dickhead, man.
you need to go and help your missus get out.
Stop!
If I think she's getting out, I'm going to push her back in.
Hey, I'm swimming.
Don't drink the water.
Yeah, that's the whiskey, Tracy.
Salty.
Of course it's not salty, it's not salt water.
It's fresh water, what are you on about?
It's not salty.
Fresh water isn't salty.
It's not salty.
It's not supposed to be salty.
Oh, okay.
It's not tropical fish.
That ain't comfortable, is it?
What is that on?
This is all
Ricky. I've got a sensitive one.
You got a sensitive one. This is Andy, this is Tracy's other half. Come on then, get out.
Off the glass.
She's trying to get out. Get her a towel, Keith. Hey!
Good luck with the taxi on the way out.
Right, so we had traumatised fish after that. Thank you, Tracy. Love you. And the next update really is about rebranding. As I said at the beginning, Keith and Paula's pond build is quite a mouthful. But we wanted to keep the K&P, Keith and Paula kind of thing. So Keith came up with the idea of a name because his favourite character is Deadpool, like mine is Harley Quinn with the plant. Keith, Paula, Koi, Paul instead of Deadpool. And I thought, yeah, I quite like that. So I did a bit of research, and as those of you who know me know, I like my art, and I love painting and designing stuff. So I went on Google and I got a few ideas together, and I've made a new logo, which is going to be the new logo for the channel. So this is, I'll probably have to turn the camera around actually and show you. But basically the writing says Koi Paul in Japanese, I believe. If I'm wrong, please put a comment in below and I'll have to repaint it. But I do believe that says Koi Paul in, I'm not quite sure what style of Japanese that is, because I know there's 3 specific types. But Koi Paul, and then I've done the koi to make him look like a Deadpool character koi. So I'll put that photo up so you can see that. So yeah, from now on we are going to be called Koi Paul. But it's been great having a bit of a catch up. Lovely for any new subscribers who join me and Keith on our journey in looking after these fish and what we do here in our garden. So yeah, if you have any comments, please feel free. If you would like to know anything or know more detail about anything I've mentioned, then please do drop us a comment, and I will see you next time. Thank you. So there you have it. That is the new logo for Keith and Paula's pond build. Bosh.